And here we are, the Empire's edition for Dynasty Warriors 6, and let's start off. It's nearly perfect. There's a reason a lot of players recommend this one over Dynasty Warriors 6 and its special version. First of all, the changes that Special had are here, including the 6 characters who got unique weapons and movesets, plus the stages and then some. In fact, an additional character is added to this game, or should I say returns, which is Meng Huo. And damn, he must have been eating a lot of meat and doing plenty of juice. God damn. Of course he gets a new moveset using a pillar, tree, or mushroom depending on the attack. The Rinbu system got a huge overhaul as well, for the Rinbu gauge no longer requires the player to build up with combos. It's now determined by the rank of a character's weapon. And the weapon levels up via blacksmithing, which you can also add traits and passives to. This is what Dynasty Warriors 6 and Special should have been.
Failed 2 times, my gods do. Charmed is the 3rd time.
Are you telling me they fixed most of the problems I had with this series?
Swine, you ungrateful shit. Picking order, one does not know.
You will be pushing one button most of the time with an occasional charge to break blocking, etc. But hey, at least when you level up the weapon high enough, you get the full combo with increased damage, so it's nice to see. But let's get to the real juicy stuff. The Create a Warrior returns again, now being only an Empire's exclusive. It's the biggest expansion ever. The amount of clothing options, hair coloring, dyeing, voice pitching, choosing the height, and if you're thin or stocky are some of the best additions this game could have. I had the most fun here creating my characters, well, here in any game so far. In fact, I made several, and so did she.
Felt left out, I did.
Yeah, but you named several after food.
Angry and hungry am I. Boy, you shall fear I soon.
Ominous and scary. Best part is just throwing all these characters into an army and start the unifying of China together. Now, unfortunately, we don't carry over the 5 captains of base killing and taking it over, but instead carry over Dynasty Warriors 6. Yeah, I know it, killing a set amount of soldiers in a base. Once it hits 0, it's yours. With this being a next gen only, thank God, not on a PS2. Can you imagine after the special edition? Holy shit. Well, luckily, many enemies can be on screen at once without fading to the abyss of nothing, so it's rather easy to take bases quickly, especially when you order your army around to defend, attack, etc. And having the added feature of being able to call your horse to your side that was added back in base Dynasty Warriors 6 is literally the chef's kiss. Let's not ignore the fact strategies, yes, those ones that usually NPCs could only use, are not able to be assigned to certain button combos, and you can personally initiate them yourself, like increasing speed, health recovery, etc. This was the one thing I wanted since the first Empire's game, and now we can finally attain it. Honestly, I haven't had this much fun with the Empire's game so far. I mean, 5 was close but wasn't perfect, and of course 4 was meh to me. But all the added features added to this one with the overhaul of the Rinbu system is near perfect. Though they did remove the feature to station officers at territory to invade and went back to Dynasty Warriors 4 invade any neighboring kingdom, which, you know what, it's completely fine. I had mixed feelings about that though. We get a skill tree that affects your entire force that can make you very overpowered quickly. You know what, I do like investing in each of my officers' weapons, upgrading them, adding the select passive abilities, and man, it feels good. This game even gives you the chance to serve as a vassal to another lord, or play as a solo unaffiliated officer, or be a ruler. The goal of a solo officer is to find a worthy lord to serve. While serving under a lord, the player is given orders to participate in battles, serve as messengers, and can disagree with their leaders' decisions and offer alternatives instead. You can swear brotherhood or marry officers, including your create characters, which I did to a girl.
Food should never be too clean, no meat sliced too thin.
I can't believe you referred to your create character like that.
It knows why I named it that.
Wow, I don't know what to say to that. Unfortunately, the free mode from Dynasty Warriors 5 Empires did not make the cut. Literally, it's not here. I mean, it's not necessary. It was fun to choose a map and modify what officers would face each other. But we do get strategy cards that after each turn, a new card is drawn with each a unique option like fire attack, etc., costing resources, but overall, a nice feature. This game would also be the first Dynasty Warriors game to have DLC, which was costumes. This game was even promoted in Gaia Online for a free item. Remember Gaia Online? I do, and apparently it's still around. Wow, I feel old. Truthfully, in conclusion, not fully perfect, it's almost there. I had the most enjoyment out of any Empire's game by far. I even completed several runs of this one in particular because of how good it was while writing this. And man, my hope and anticipations are so high for the next installment, something I didn't think I would ever have for an Empire's game ever in this line.